Hey y'all! Can we please take a moment of silence to mourn the fact that I have no highlighter on my face today? It's so sad. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Janae Angelette, and in today's video, we're doing something a little different. I am actually not going to be reviewing some products, but I'm going to be demonstrating to you on how I like to brontour my face. Now, personally, I'm not a contourer or a bronzerer. Whatever. I combine them into one, and this is just one of the many things that I like to do. You do you, boo, however you want to do your makeup. But a few people have been asking me how I get my strikingly chiseled cheeks and how, you just kind of shave off about 10 pounds when you do this step. So let's just get started. The very first thing that I do is I grab my IT Cosmetics brush, and mine is broken and or severely used. And I also want to preface this video by letting you all know that I'm sweating. It's like 100,000 degrees, duh. But also, if my face appears crackly or breaking up in any area, girl, I had a peel done 2 days ago, and it's in that stage where it's just getting ready to shed like a snake. When I get peels, I shed and I peel, so I'm excited about it. This is what I brontour with. This is the Anastasia contour kit in the shade light medium, and it comes with 6 different shades, and I've already used up all the banana shade and have not had a chance to repurchase it yet. But I live somewhere in between the shade, which I believe is called Havana, and also this banana shade, and then I will go in the center of my nose and I'll highlight it with this creamier whitish palish pink shade. So all I simply do is I take this particular brush. I actually like this brush because of the length and the angle it gets. So when I'm brontouring my face, I make a face like this. See where my cheekbones sink in? What you can do, and what some people do, is they follow the hollows of the cheekbones. Because remember, whenever you're putting a darker color powder on your face, you are creating a shadow, which is thus like drawing the eyes in to that particular face. So if you create light anywhere, it makes it appear further out and more prominent. And if you're drawing shadows on your face, it makes it appear more sunken in. So I take my IT Cosmetics contour brush, swirl it around in the little pan here, tap off a little bit of the excess, and then I suck in my cheeks. And I actually go a little bit above my cheek line because I want it to appear that my face is even thinner than it is. And I have a mirror over here, so look at that, boo. If you go in with back and forth motions, and then what I'll do is I'll take it and I'll just swivel just a tiny bit, just so it's not, the harshest line on the planet. And right then, I just created a crazy cheekbone. Look how much thinner my face looks on this side compared to my little plump cheeks on that side, right? So don't worry if it looks a little crazy in some steps of this video. I am gonna go back and dim it down slightly. So I'll do the same thing on the other side. And every time I do this, I'm 37 years old, I still suck in my cheeks as if I don't know where I'm putting the contour or brontour. Suck it in, and then I will take this brush, turn it on its side, and I'll kind of trace up my hairline and push this product back into my hairline as well. So I'll do the same on this side. Now, if you have a larger forehead region and you want it to appear smaller, what you'll then do is you'll take that same bronzy color and you'll go around the perimeter of your face. And what that does is that actually makes your forehead appear smaller. So that's a little trick. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a go. Make sure that I outline the sides. And it also gives the effect that you have that nice bronzy, I just went to the beach, I'm sweating tan. Now what I like to do is I take my powder brush and I'll take any of the powders that I use normally to set my foundation. This happens to be Clinique Stay Pressed powder. And what I'll do is I'll go in and soften that contour line. And as you can see before your very eyes, it makes it just a little less prominent, a little less, whoa, girl. Although let me tell you, I like my contour to be extremely chiseled because I want my cheeks to look like that 24/7. What I will do as my final step when bronzing, contouring my face is I'll take a little bit on the same brush, the IT Cosmetics brush, and I will dust it at the bottom of my chin. And sometimes I'll go like this to make my chin appear smaller as well. See how now the light drew the attention into the shadow of the chin, so it makes you appear thinner, if that makes sense. And as you can see, my face is peeling from my peel. The next trick in contouring is I take that same exact color, mix it with a little bit of the middle grayer shade, and I'm taking an R37 Morphe brush. This is sort of a fluffy eyeshadow blending brush, but then what I will do is I will take it and connect it into the eyeshadow, and then I will slowly start to draw it down my nose. And this is going to give your nose the appearance that it's a little bit slimmer. So now I'll do the same thing. I'll dip into those two, and I'll take this fluffy brush and kind of blend it right into the socket so that it meets up with the eyeshadow and also along with the brow bone. And then I will take it down like so. And see how it creates this line, thus giving you the appearance of a longer nose. I have a scar on my nose from a broken nose. And then what I will do is I will take it and I will dust it in a V formation on the front. So what that does is it creates the appearance of a little button nose. Sometimes you can get a little bit right here, boom, boom. Then I take what is called the Eye Defining Pencil by Bare Essentials, and what I'll do is I'll go into this white shade in the middle and I will just trace it down the center of my nose. Highlight just a little bit up there at the top. So now it's creating me an entire new nose. In fact, it looks like I had, a little bit of surgery done because my nose looks different. So then I'll take that powder brush, kind of whisk it away, sort of soften it up. Make sure these edges are soft. And voila! Now, just to finish off the look for fun, because we're not going to end this video without any highlighter. Come on. I'm going to go in with the Becca blush, and this is the Luminous blush in Tigerlilly. And I'm just going to sweep a little bit on the apples of the cheeks to give it sort of like a luminous glow. And I'm sorry if it appears as though my skin is peeling and looking a little crazy, because it is. Now for the final step. Oh, and the brush that I use is an IT Cosmetics dual-ended brush. It doesn't have the name of it, but I really do like this particular brush for blush. And finally, my favorite step of life is highlighter. Now, I like to use the Morphe 438 brush. It's tapered like this, so it's a little bit fatter on the outsides, and then it slims to a point. And I'm going to go ahead and take the Anastasia Dream Glow kit, and I'm going to do that in the shade Unicorn. Shocker. And I'm going to go ahead and I just trace it along in a C curve. Now keep in mind, I'm cuckoo. I love highlighter. You do not have to go this cuckoo, but I like to where when you turn your head, it's like, oh, hey girl, I see you. Same thing on the other side. I'm gonna take it and just do a little C curve over here. And then if I want even more dramatic effect, because sometimes I'm just that girl, I will take the Morphe 504, and I'm sure this is probably intended for a crease blush or a fluffy brush, but I'll take a little bit of the product, and if I want to concentrate it in one area, just to have a little pop in that one certain area, then I will take this and make it a little bit more concentrated. So as you can see, we did yellow and purple, which doesn't match, but if you went to LSU, girl, it certainly does. And the final step is I set my my highlighter with a setting spray. I prefer the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray because it's an aerosol. Then I take my fan brush, give her a little whirl. And that, my friend, is how you give yourself some crazy, crazy cheekbones. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please let me know if there's any tips or tricks that you would like me to discuss. This is my own personal preference way of doing something. So just take everything with a grain of salt. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Sending you a big hug. Bye, y'all.